Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to review this altcoin and why I am buying right now this. I will show you the exact levels that I am entering into this altcoin, and I will share with you the exact levels and position that I am taking. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications, and without anything else, let's go into it. Well guys, this is the history of 1 year exactly, almost February 2021. This is 88 against USDT, so yeah, the project is Cardano. And I will show you why I am entering and buying some positions on this coin. You need to know that I hold a lot of bags of ADA since 2018-2019. So for me it has been life-changing, this project, so I really respect Charles Hoskinson and all the technology and thinking behind this project. So for a long-term perspective, for me this will be one of the best projects for sure. But right now I am seeing more opportunities to enter. Even if I don't really know to have position here, I think it's a great strategy. You can see here from 2021, we enter into this green rectangle that I have from these months. I put this around May or June here. You can see that we always enter into this rectangle, then we have another peak to the upside. It happened once here, twice here, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times already. This one was the most parabolic ramp from July to September, of course, where we create the all-time high about $3. But anyways, we have 7 points here that this area is a great buy opportunity. And I am thinking that I will take this again. Actually, I bought around this area again, but I sold early below this peak. So I sold this position around $2, but I really did 100% on that sell. But anyways, I think this we are approaching that opportunity again. Right now, Bitcoin is at 48, which is a little concern, because like I mentioned Tuesday on my video, we are between the 21 and the 50 moving average weekly, and in the daily candles here we are just above the 200, and this is here the 100, so this is also correspondent with the 21 and the 50 on the weekly. It's almost similar. So if we are above 46, 600, we are okay, but below that, it will be problems for Bitcoin. So depending on what will happen with Bitcoin, that will be a concern, and I will move my decisions from this video to a different direction or not. But right now, this is what I am already doing. So like I mentioned, all these peaks here on this green rectangle have been great buy opportunities. Also, I see in the charts that we never keep too much the bearishness when we are below the 200 daily moving average on Cardano, which is this green line here. But a bearish sign here is that right now we are having a death cross on Cardano chart on the daily. The 50 moving average is crossing down the 200, actually with a lot of pendant to the downside. So this is super bearish, and that is why I think the 130 that we are right now, and if Bitcoin continue being below 50, we can see these levels. So my entries are already between $1 actually and $1.19. I will share with you exactly what I'm doing and how I am taking this position, doing a dollar cost average. And this is all based on this TA that during these times on this bottom, during all the year, even in July when we were really low, we always come back to these levels around $1. So I don't see why we need to break $1. We need to have a really bad crash in the crypto market to have Cardano below $1, I think. So in this theory and according to this chart, I could say that between $1 is a really good buy opportunity. So I will be cost averaging from $1.19 to $1 basically. If we go below this trend, it's below $1, then I need to recheck what Bitcoin is doing, the crypto market in general, what other news we have that can repel all this to a lower price. And if that is the case, I will sell probably most of these positions in a loss, because if we break $1 with volume and with consistency, then we can go really low. We can go to 40 cents or really low places. So I will prefer sell here in a loss and rebuy lower, where I will come back and get the gains again. So for now, this is a strategy. I will cover this in future detail if that happens, but for now, this is what I am doing, guys. I put 4 buy orders on this altcoin at these levels. This percentage represents the total capital that I am putting. So imagine if I have 10,000 K to put here, I will put a buy order. I put a 20% at this level, another 30% to buy at this level. This is exactly price numbers that I use. Then a 30% at this level, $1.07. It put us actually at this line on the rectangle. We don't know exactly if we are going to go to that level exactly. That is why I prefer to have a buy order here. And the last one, it will be a little below $1, because if we have a flash crash with a candle, with a wick of a candle, like happened here, we could go below $1 here. So that last one is in case that happened. So this is what I am doing right now, buying ADA. I put these 4 buy orders and I just will wait. If the continuation of the bearishness of Bitcoin at 48 continues, then I see this being triggered, and maybe actually I could see this being triggered during this weekend. But anyways, if I only get the buy orders triggered for 1 or 2 of them and then we recover, that's okay for me. So the scenario that I am not wanting to see is if we go below $1 and we close and we continue a downtrend below $1. So right now this is my buy strategy on ADA. Before we continue with the video, remember that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I will be giving half of a Bitcoin to 1 winner and 5 Ethereum to 5 different winners. If you want to participate, it's super easy, just a couple of clicks. Follow the link in the description. But remember that you need to be subscribed to the channel with the bell on to be considered. And just a quick recap of the last news, just for this week on Cardano. Already Cardano based smart contracts approaching 1,000. So the continuation of what we have now in Cardano based on Plutus continue expanding, so that is great. Also, this is a news that really represents Cardano, because they have been work of becoming resistant to quantum attacks, according to the creator Charles Hoskinson. And quantum computers are anticipated to provide the answer to problems that cannot be solved by the classic computers used today. But there are a lot of things that maybe if you have the power of a quantum computer, you could break the Bitcoin blockchain. There has been news around that. So Cardano being against the attacks of quantum computer, which is something that we could have in the future, maybe 5-10 years from now. I don't see that happening really soon. That means and reflects how this CEO thinks on the project really ahead of everyone else, and that is something that I really like from Charles Hoskinson. Also, Cardano propels giant strides with launch of HEAX RC20 converter, and this is something that we really are waiting. With this, you will be able to have the RC20 tokens into Cardano natively, so that will be super bullish. Cardano's community media Launchpad Flick, this is IDO and beta infrastructure release, so more news about the ecosystem. Cardano sees a 7% growth in unique address with more than 1 million currently staking ADA. So even if we go low, there are more people holding the support on ADA. And this is the biggest news, why the launch of ERC20 converter tool on Cardano testnet is a pretty big deal. So with this, I will see many projects moving from Ethereum to Cardano. And this testnet is already live, and this was announced the 7th of December. So this is a great step for Cardano, getting ERC20 tokens closer to being native on Cardano. When this happens, I will really see a pump on the price of ADA. Also, SundaeSwap already launched the testnet, so the centralized exchanges are coming to Cardano. So I see Cardano on a pivot point, and Cardano Foundation on strong views with the bank integration. So this is only in this week, and there are much news of Cardano. So this is why I hold for long term, but I am planning right now, like I mentioned, buy more at these levels. That will be all for this video, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to get the notifications. And put your comment below if you are holding ADA and if you are going to enter into some more buy opportunities at this level, or what are your plans with ADA and Cardano right now. That will be all, and I see you in the next video. Bye.